One day I'll catch a break.
This grove is kept by Sylvanus' faithful.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Ah, you're addressing me, a humble ox. How quaint.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it...
No, you are incapable. I'll tell you this much. I'm going to Baldur's Gate, with or now. That's all I have to say. Tick-tock.
That might be worth it.
Keep your distance, darling. Over here. With pleasure.
No one's stopped me yet. Have to keep going. I need a quick word.
Thought I sensed an infernal around here.
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And...
a little gift from Zariel.
very hot, but
Be my guest.
I might be able to help. But I'd need that thing.
Will you be able to turn down the
I'd worry about...
Hey, soldier. I think we picked up some of that infernal iron already. That feels...
Pleasure. And find me again in Baldur's Gate. Take care, Karlach. And hopefully the next time I see you... You saved us. I wasn't sure we'd make it. I wish I had better. But this is all I have.
Careful, I bite.
I'm ready.
A long way from Waterdeep. Sharp as ever.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Action, not reaction.
There is work to do.
Who am I? Don't burn yourself.
A long way to go still.
Watch your back.
There's no time to waste.
Making me sweat.
Ah, excellent choice.
May Temora's luck twist your way. I miss my forge.
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me. I don't think I've ever felt more power. Bring it.
I nearly dispatched those. And why wield a masterwork?
It was you, right? Who took care of...
The Gift Knight is as merciless as the dragon he rides. That we still have...
He brings to mind a story.
An old fairy tale. A farmer made a deal with the devil. So the story goes. In exchange, the farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no. We can learn a lot from fairy tales. Don't you think? Refuse him. No matter how tempting the offer, no matter how delicious the feast, that's because he'll require of you only what, and then require more. You might think you'd give up anything, but the devil won't take just anything. He'll take everything.
Back to worrying about road rations it is. So, well, that's not a bad problem.
We couldn't have held them back on our own.
We didn't die today.
Find the river and follow it downstream.
We made it somehow. Now we just need... Baldur's Gate, we're coming.
Give me a kiss.
Hold still.
You saved us! Just like Baldy Ron!
Yes, I hate you. You killed all the goblins.
You need help, Icaron?
I've got it. We did it.
You do good work. If you can handle more than goblins, always a deal to be done. Even now. Try not to die up there.
Find the river and follow it
kiss
downstream.
you.
Stop
Mattis,
bleeding,
this is
you lump.
junk. Waste of effort hauling it with us.
I'm glad you didn't die. No discounts once.
Mattis says we should say thank you.
Gods, it seems we might actually make...
Elturel didn't want us. And those druids sure as hell didn't.
The younglings are a nuisance. But the road would not be the same without them. Thank you.
Let us go. I wish to feel the road beneath my hooves. Taste the fresh grass.
No wandering off.
What do you think of opening a cart in Baldur's Gate?
A cart? Like on the street?
Exactly. Noble types of
You took it upon yourself to undertake the right. Instead, I shall listen to the.
I owe you nothing. You chose.
Silence! I will allow you to. You shall learn it all once again, right?
As you wish, Master Halsin.
She knows now what cavorting in the shadows brings her. She will not stray again. You will soon see why. The grove stands. Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts. If only you had come to this place in more peaceful times. Tomorrow morning, make peace with all who shelter here.
Peace.
Here goes nothing. Anything of use?
Leave.
Blessed day. You kept your word. Ha! Look, I'm sorry. I didn't know what. I don't know if I can ever, but I'll have the chance. I have to tidy this place.
You done it? No, I cannot imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task. As am I. Let me show you on your map where you can place it among the...
I bet that'll fit in my pack.
A parasite. Take it. It might be useful.
Something good here, I hope.
Tread lightly. What's in here? Yes, please. Glowing eyes are so rarely a good sign. Best tread carefully. A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors. A crooked touch. What's this?
No time to rest. If not over, then through.
Peace.
I have something to ask.
We're free of the days ahead, won't...
doesn't feel the same.
You're curious. You got a great many odors about you.
He listens, rapt, hanging on every word. As you near the end of your tale, you see his attention drift as he licks his...
That contraption's a hot ticket item. Might not be our last scrap for its sake. Let's hope Damon is as good as he seems. Once my engine's handled, I can focus on more important matters. Tadpoles, cults, Frosty Pine.
Really? Really? Oh, fine.
Need something? So it would seem. Hopefully he bumps into some gnolls while stumbling around at night, and that's the last we hear from him. I didn't do anything. I was kidnapped. It seems Cazador wants me back. Cazador Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate. The patriarch of his... He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn, and he became my tormentor. It was him, I'm sure. Only he would know to send the Gur after. It was a group of Gur that attacked me that night in Baldur's Gate. I would have died had Cazador not appeared and saved me. Perhaps. He probably thought it was funny. But more likely, he's trying to send me a message. He's reminding me of his power. Even in the middle of nowhere, he can reach me. Maybe he wants to make an example of me, to show what happens to runaways. Or maybe he thinks death is too good for me. Aha! Do you know the power? A vampire, he can change shape. Turn into mist. He could walk into our camp tonight and kill you with his bare hands. And you'd be lucky if death was the worst thing that happened. First, we have to... I don't know. We just have to be vigilant. We can probably make an exception for Will. Probably. We can't. And yet I crossed the threshold like moonlight. This worm is a powerful little beast. Oh, don't be so glum. I can walk in sunlight, trespass upon any home. Granted, the looming doom is an issue, but why not enjoy the benefits while we can? It's simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn you into a vampire. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free. Yes and no. And why would they do that? Vampire? Trust me, it doesn't happen. Oh, darling, I'm hurt. It sounds awful.
Speak. Are you sure that's the best call? Confirm.
You've got something to say? Are you sure? The blade stand and just...
I am.
Loosen up, Icarus. No, an Albert.
You know, I never thought I'd be the one that... I hate it. This is awful. Enjoy myself. There's a worm in my brain. Hunters on my trail. That means I have to survive. All I want is a little fun. Is that so much to ask? Not at all. I would... Not with you. I mean... Anyway...
Hope you're enjoying the night, hero. I certainly am.
Look at them all. Guzzling poison like we've the right to be happy.
We were brave and fried them all with a thunderwave.
Think of it. No more caves. We'll be in a...
A bed and a roof for me. But off you go, Master Rain.
This vessel is at thy disposal. Do what thou wilt. This soul remembers its invective, but remembers not its tongue.
Though spoken with a different voice, you recognize the eloquent drawl of Withers, the wraith that summoned the hireling.
They are but echoes. They recall not a manner of speech. Thus, I lent them my rhetoric. To speak thusly takes little of my effort. Besides, what better use is there of time than discourse? This vessel is at thy disposal. Do what thou wilt.
Ah, hells. I was hoping you wouldn't notice I was gone. No. I'm deep. In truth, I don't feel in a festive mood. I'm a devil. I love the people from the grove, as I seem to unsettle. You don't want a devil. Horns this sharp will pop the balloons, you see. And the guests won't take kindly to scars quite so monstrous. I feel spikes beginning to sprout. But, off with you. This is your day. Have a dance. Enjoy the music. Some time alone beneath the Still.
You're looking flushed.
Everyone seems to be in high spirits. Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for? Exactly right. Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove.
Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd. That's more easily said by some than others. But nobody's here to debate right from wrong. Share a bottle with me? We should wait a little while. Until the others have drifted off. Best not keep me waiting.
Would you look at this place? It's nice to be somewhere. Speaking of, from where I'm standing, she's a funny one. All pointy and secretive. But it seems good to see the two of you getting along. Though, you know, if you wanted to meet up later. Really? I mean, great. I'll come find you. Yes.
Dark and muddy.
Private, too.
So? Patience? Have you no respect for...
Having performance issues, Roland.
Hush you.
Behold!
Adoring applause?
Remember when he could barely cast that?
They grow up so fast.
Never have I met such truck...
Look at them. How happy they are. We did that. Yeah. Don't tell Roland, but his magic show might... He'll make it big in Baldur's Gate.
Are Roland and Leah actually getting along? I know you cut down a horde of...
I like these people. They're joyful. It's contagious.
Sherry! That's infernal for cheers. Or possibly turnip.
You're drunk.
I am.
Go on now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem tomorrow. Later, perhaps. Don't worry. Go on, enjoy.
Any sense? They'll hire you on the spot.
You have no idea how good it feels to see these people smiling. The singing we could probably do without.
Finally have his own sock drawer. Ordered, color coordinated,
You came through for us. That's a change from most adults I know. I'm not. I'm glad they can celebrate before we've even... Just like I'll be glad to be rid of them.
For me, but off you go, Master. This might be the wine talking, but I'm feeling in. But I need an angle. Any ideas? Oh, come on. There must be something. Fitting. You're braver than half.
Aha, there! I do hope you have partaken of something bracing. This may well... Why, you're naming, quite obviously. That ballad was but a crude preview, a phrase, something iconic. But not too much of a mouthful. We don't want to exclude the common folk, after all. I intend this tale to enrapture all. Not to meddle in your side of this partnership, but Slaying goblins is not exactly the... After all, I'm quite certain I once saw one expire. No, I'm afraid that won't do. You shall away and...
I have seen the Kithraki tear a screaming Neogi's legs from its belly to... Yet, they could not match your nerve today. A pity for us you have promised your body to the tiefling. I've no doubt you will satisfy your tastes for the mundane. Vlaakith demands of me no less. If only I might lay claim to my proper trophy. Come morning, you will wonder how my lips might have tasted, how my fingers on your skin might have felt. Oh, but do enjoy yourself this night. I intend to myself. Astarion looks...
Let's see.
The buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk.
Though you seek repose, you needn't spend the night alone.
There is one who yearns for you in the dark. Who will you seek? Your heart skips a beat.
Hey, soldier. I think everyone's asleep. May I? Hello, you. I've been waiting for this all night. Isn't it mad? How good life is. Thank the gods. I was afraid I was the only one. 10 years is a long time to be trapped in the hells. When I look at you, I feel real again. Alive. Gods, I want to ride you till you see stars. Ugh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't tease you, or myself. I'd give anything to touch you. Sleep on it, maybe. If you've thought...
trust you enjoyed your evening. After all your efforts, it was well deserved. It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done. I'm certain a cure for you can be found. The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous, though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger. To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls. You're half right. You have to get to Moonrise, but you could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the shadow curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined temple. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before
Dark Justiciars. I must see for myself.
Aradin and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But if you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse. Already? If only I'd gone with you instead of Aradin. I would like to join your camp. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems may Sylvanus guide us.
Hey, you. If you have any ideas, I'm... I'm dizzy. And you? Are you all right? I hope that's true. Because I'm hoping for seconds, thirds, and fourths once we find a way to... Mine too. Soon enough, you're going to be mine. You have your fun with the others till then. I don't mind sharing, if I must. But keep a piece left over for me, hmm? I will. What are you thinking about? Let's go, go, go.
I suppose you want to hear about Cazador. My old master. Cazador Zar is a vampire, not political power or military. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn. Vampires, we have no choice. Sometimes he'd order us to submit to torture. Thank the Mind Flame. All I'm asking is that you keep your eyes open and watch out for anything lurking in the shadows. What more could I ask? Lead on.
Speak. It is done.
Oakfather's blessings to you. Wonderfully. If I'm up, I'll miss my books. That I can find all the wisdom they contain out here, firsthand. Is that so? Well, nature does abhor waste. I will keep... Hopefully. I've chosen a successor as first druid. Francesca of the High Fort. Precisely. Who indeed? The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and indeed. You wish to speak?
You've got something to... That's the...
Quite the cozy setup you have here. My research. It's not too... You won't find a more learned opinion. You only have a matter of days.
Hey, what's on your mind, Astarion? You seemed a million miles away just then.
Oh, I was just pondering that heart of yours. There were times I would have been thrilled if everyone who put their hands on me burst into flames.
I'd trade you if I could.
My faith protects me.
Yes?
No one back home will ever believe this.
Careful, I might.
Wanna dance? Look where
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
The pride of the gate.
The air is ripe with magic.
How delicious.
I applaud your taste.
No time to dally.
What to do? Light on my feet.
wizard in need.
Roach-mocked jester.
Two steps at a time. Might will prevail.
Victory awaits.
No choice but to keep going. path lies before me. Right, Karlak. It's go time. Knees high.
This is my time. Coming through.
Dust! I offer to parley. Now, you are? A rival. A mere footnote. I am Dawn, third son of House Bartol, Oh.
A memory shard. A container onto which brief mental
Far, far longer than I realized. Then my enemies have already found the forge. Impossible! The master of the adamantine forge would... Unless... If they had just surrendered their research to me, but no. I had the good sense to lock mine away in the shard. And now, bold of you to ask. The rest I can figure out with... You proved your power in freeing me.
Light on my feet.
This is my time. Making my move.
Can't even catch my breath.
Pay attention!
strike.
Not how I wanted you to open your heart.
You know, Karlak, there are other ways to express love beyond run-of-the-mill physicality.
Are you going to try and teach me about exceptional uses for a mage handle?
I was thinking of poetry.
Heal.
That helped.